If you don't like warm beer but love a good joke, tune in to Shagdog and Jammer's Spit or Swallow Beer Review. From hops to hilarity, they've got it all. Subscribe now and never miss another sip or snicker. Cheers.
Hey, welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Reviews Day of Beer Dependence. We're starting it early because I'm not going to be available to do some beer reviews with Shagdog on the 4th of July. So, beer dependence, Day of Beer Dependence is what we say. I'm doing Armed Forces Brewing Company's Preamble beer. It is a beer, just a regular lager, American lager. It's a 4.2 ABV. It's a patriotic session lager. This is Heart of a Lion, John Daly, Major Ed Foundation. It says right here, Preamble is a beer for patriotic Americans to enjoy together as we the people. It's celebrating our founding fathers' vision of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, inspiring us to enjoy the blessings of freedom. And let me tell you, it's also a salute to the armed forces that allow us to have this freedom. Because if we didn't have the armed forces, there would be no freedom. Or the illusion thereof. I mean, because in many ways we have an illusion of freedom. But we are freer than most nations, even at our worst. So, let's just go ahead and say for what it is, right? As far as this beer goes, it is a beer that is... hold on. Let me see if I can't find it on Beer Advocate real quick. I forgot to do that. You have to pardon me for that. Let me type it in there. Armed Forces Brewing Preamble beer. Preamble beer. Alright, let's see what's... Click it. Alright, so this gets an NA by the BA. It's a 4.2 ABV, considered American lager. Most of the people on there that is judging it, it's almost at a 4 out of 5. So that's not bad, you know. That's pretty darn good in general. And so let's go ahead and get back to, where's that? Get back to my page so I could see if anybody is commenting or anything like that. That's what Alright, so it has a golden hue that shines with the brilliance of newly polished metal, man. Bubbles floating there. The frothy head is quickly dissipated. Even though it's still lingering on, the majority of it's quickly dissipated. And there is a steady stream of bubbles going up and everything. So there we go. All right, so it's very bready, grassy, has a subtle hint of floral hops, slight sweetness reminiscent of honey, and a little citrus zest. You know, it is what is that? Toto? Oh, Toto. It does have a very nice aroma. Like I said, bready. Got that malty sweetness along with that zesty. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. 4.2 ABV. Man, that's darn good. And I'm glad, because I would hate to be judging a beer that embraces, armed forces brewing. That alone right there makes me want to feel patriotic and make me want to drink this beer. And then on top of that, talking about the blessings of freedom and everything, makes me want to make sure that this beer is good. But you know what? The Spitter Swallow Beer Review is not going to judge it according to what they say, but for what it is, right? And it's crisp. It's refreshing. Has a nice hop bitterness. And it's not too aggressive, but it makes its presence known. It's there. We know it's there, and we enjoy it. It's like I don't know. And then there's like a touch of citrus that adds a zesty little twist to it. That kind of keeps it lively and interesting, and the finish is like clean and dry, leaving a nice lingering presence of bitterness that just kind of makes you long for another sip. It's balanced, and it leaves you ready or wanting another sip. Man, you have to look at it. Let's face it, very delicious beer. I wouldn't think that it would be that way, but it is. And it's impressive. It's it's got a nice little hoppiness to it. It's an American lager, but it has this like nice, almost piney hoppiness to it. It's very well balanced, and it speaks of like a careful craftsmanship and attention to detail. Overall, I'd say this is a beer that I wouldn't mind buying a 12-pack of and drinking at a barbecue or just drinking in general. It's a very delicious American lager beer. I'm not picking up a lot of those adjunct flavors. I'm picking up a grassiness. I'm picking up the hoppiness and the malty sweetness. But overall, it doesn't have like the corn adjunct or the rice adjunct flavors. And that makes me happy. Makes me happy that they, if I'm correct in assuming, that they are going for almost like a Reinheitsgebot type of American lager. Man, I have to say, I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have to tell you, you need to raise your glass, take a sip, and toast to the discipline and dedication behind every drop of this Preamble beer. It just seems to me very enjoyable, very easy to drink. What kind of grade ought to give it? Well, like I said, the BA doesn't have a grade on it at all, and it's just a 4.2 ABV. It's not like it's big and bold and overpowering in any kind of way with a flavor or um, any kind of indications of anything that's other than like a American, just a lager beer. And at 4.2, that's pretty mellow, pretty mellow at that. What would I give it? Let me take another sip and I'll tell you. Man, I'm actually enjoying this. It's got a nice, like a very faint, light, piney flavor to it, and that's enjoyable. The more and more I've been drinking these IPAs, the more and more I appreciate the flavors of the piney resin and the grapefruit and so forth. And I enjoy it in the lagers more now, and I can single it out a little better now. And I have to say, I think that this Preamble beer, it deserves a B plus for what it is, and a swallow and a quarter. Very easy to drink and full of flavor. I mean, 4.2, and it's full of all this flavor. That is the amazing part. I've had those 4.2 beers that, or 4 something beers that are very faint and watery and everything. But this is full of freaking flavor at 4.2. I mean, did I say 4. Is it 4.2? Shit, I freaking lost it, man. 4.2, yeah. And for 4.2, it is full of freaking flavor, buddy. I'm amazed. I am truly amazed by the fact that it's full of this much flavor. And it's a 4.2. So that means this beer could be drank on a hot summer's day as a lawnmower beer, but yet it's full of freaking flavor that will make you realize, oh yeah, that tastes good. And I'm so happy that this is the case. I'm so happy that I've given this such a good grade. Now, I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't true, because I'm going to tell you right now, nothing offends me more than a beer that is pulling the heartstrings of either the military or this or that. It doesn't matter. You take a stance somewhere and you're pulling the strings, yet you don't deliver on the beer and the flavor and everything. Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. I would have graded you horrible if that was the case. But man, this beer in general really is. Why do they do that? That's not karaoke. This beer here is very delicious, very full of flavor, and it's very. It is a beer I can actually say I'm very proud and happy about. That is representing and embracing the American military, and saying, here we are, Armed Forces Brewing, and this is the beer that salutes and celebrates freedom and the people who fight for it, the people who have fought, died, gave the ultimate sacrifices to ensure that you and I have these freedoms. And I'm proud to say that I'm American. And I'm proud to enjoy this beer. And I'm feeling a little drunk. So maybe I'm getting a little drunk. But either way, this is a good beer to get drunk to, it seems, because it's very delicious. All right. Yeah, exactly. This one goes out to the beer I love. This one goes out to the beer I left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. Yeah, this one goes out to the beer I love. Fire! Yeah. This one goes out to the beer I love. This one goes out to the beer I left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the beer I love. Fire! Fire! All right, people. We're going to move on. Got a couple more beers to do. Hopefully I can get through them. I enjoy all y'all's comments, likes, and subscribes, and sharing. Tinkle on the bell so you don't miss anything from the latest and greatest videos that we put out. Take care, guys, gals, and everything in between. I'm Jammer. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to celebrate this great 4th of July. It means a lot more than what most people would lead you to believe. Just remember, Memorial Day was one to remember all the people who fought and died for freedom. But so is 4th of July. I mean, think about it. We wouldn't have this Day of Independence or Day of Beer Dependence if it wasn't for the fact that so many people fought for each and every one of us to have the freedoms, to be able to have the ability to say, I want to worship this way, I want to live this way. I mean, I don't care who you are. If you are a person who is a die-hard, right-sided, conservative, Republican, whatever, or you're on the whole freaking left side, Democrat and everything like that, that don't mean shit. And it doesn't matter whether you're gay, lesbian, LB, whatever alphabet number you are, or letter you are. It doesn't matter. The fact that you're able to be that way. I mean, you need to start having. It doesn't matter who you are. Think about the sacrifices that were made to allow you to be able to be that free. And then appreciate the fact that those people fought and died, or was maimed, or sacrificed their mental well-being. Because so many people fight every day mentally after serving. Just remember that. This 4th of July. And pay homage to those people. Because they deserve that respect. They deserve that honor. You can say what you want, but without them, we would not be able to do the things we're able to do. And that's, I mean, even that's so bad. I mean, even if you're just so self-freaking absorbed that you're just doing TikTok videos, YouTube videos, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, shit. I mean, really. If it wasn't for the people that stood up, that said, I'll go, I'll do it, none of that would be possible. So, above all, just remember the sacrifices that were made that allow you to be as free as you are today. And that's the thing. Even if you're so socialist, I mean, fuck, I don't know why you would be so socialist. It makes no sense. No form of socialism has ever survived in any kind of way that allowed people to have the freedoms that we have here in America under a republic, under democracy. But even if you are, you better damn well pay respect to those people who have sacrificed to allow you to be able to make that fucking decision. Anyway, I'm Jammer. And this is Spit or Swallow Beer Review. We'll see you on the next one. Take care until then.
I think I messed up. And by that, I mean I didn't watch the Spit or Swallow Beer Review yet. Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Review with Shagdog and Jammer. These guys are the dynamic duo of hops and barley, here to make your beer nights epic. If you love beer and laugh out loud fun, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment and share if you've ever spilled a pint. So grab a cold one, call your friends, and remember, life's too short to drink alone.